Hello there, people on the internet. It's Michael the Microwave here. Today I had an appointment scheduled for the Minute Clinic. We showed up, and it was not today. The appointment is tomorrow. And we showed up, and, well, actually, no, the appointment was for today. And they sent us away and told us, go tomorrow, but you should go and get a COVID test. And we were like, that's a really good idea. So we went and we got a COVID test. 2 seconds of putting in, and I'm positive. So yeah, I got COVID. Ooh, not the greatest feeling in the world. I lived through the pandemic and I got it twice and it sucked. The first time was not as bad. The second time was worse. And then this time is probably the worst it's ever been. And yes, I did get the COVID shot years ago. And I still got COVID. Yeah, this sucks. Well, it's later now, and it really feels like 2020. I have COVID, and there's Dream SMP drama. Oh my good lord. Okay. Dream went live, and I can quite frankly say that it is 3 in the morning right now, and I am pissed. I am mad at Dream. That was long, and he made me watch all of that because obviously I had to watch all of that. I'm a Tommy Innit fan, and I watched the Dream SMP when it was popular, and I loved it. And basically, if I could describe that live stream in one word, it would be overcompensating. Dream way overcompensated for what the issue was. He made it like long and lot. He dragged it out a lot. And you know what? It started out with just being him versus Tommy Innit, and it devolved into a lot more. It was all of Tommy and its friends basically versus Dream and George and all that stuff. And then it eventually went into like hymns and puns at one point, and then at one point he brought up Ludwig, and at one point in the live stream, this is the part that pissed me off actually. He randomly brought up Ranboo when like talking about them, right? And Ranboo does not associate with like Tommy and Tubbo and stuff. He has not associated with Tubbo in a long time, and I know that because I watched them when they were in the same house together because Ranboo went to the UK, and those were some of the funnest streams to watch. They were so good, but they don't stream together anymore. So for him to randomly bring up Ranboo when talking about all of them, it was weird to me, and it felt very disingenuous. Now, I am a really big Tommy Innit fan, right? But I really, really like Ranboo, okay? They were always my two favorite on the Dream SMP. It was always Ranboo and Tommy Innit. I always liked Tommy a little bit more, but I really liked Ranboo. So much to the point where I was a Twitch sub to Ranboo for, I would say probably about 14 months, and I was a Twitch sub for Tommy for like 3 years. Because I watched him play like Hypixel Skywalk and stuff. That was so cool. But Ranboo's most recent content has no Tommy in it, no Tubbo. He doesn't associate with them anymore. And he has not in months. Actually, he hasn't associated with them in years. The last time he associated with them was back when they did Misfits Gaming. And I remember watching that channel. He used to be involved with, like, Amesy and, like, Tommy would eventually show up sometimes. Tubbo was there sometimes. Bad Linu was there a lot. It was, like, a lot of their, like, friend group, But obviously after that channel ended, he has not made any content with any of those guys. He hasn't associated with anyone he used to associate with. Heck, man just plays games and has fun. So to randomly bring him up, why? He is innocent and has nothing to do with this. He just was friends with them in the past. Leave him out of this. I also learned one thing from this stream. Dream loves to yap. He also just kept going on and on and on and on. And at some points, he just reiterated the same point over and over again, and I feel like if he actually made it like a scripted video and planned it out better, it would have actually came across more genuine and real and good. I'm not saying I hate Dream. I don't hate Dream. That is just far from the truth, actually. I watched Dream a lot. Him and Mr. Beast were my favorite YouTubers for so long, right? And then their downfalls happened. And it was always Dream, Mr. Beast, and TommyInnit. They were my big three for a while, right? And this was like back like 2020, and I loved those three. And Dream had allegations against him eventually come out, and that obviously made me like him less. It made his popularity decline, and it made me stop watching him as much. And then obviously the whole Mr. Beast thing with the Chris Tyson thing that happened, that also ruined his reputation. And the only one out of those three whose reputation has not been fully tarnished is TommyInnit, which is so odd to me. Because TommyInnit has found himself in loads of trouble. He beefed with Logan Paul, which, you know what, actually was a huge W. He did really well in that beef, and he totally owns Logan Paul. Yeah, Logan did not even stand a chance to him in that beef. It was like crazy. Tommy popped off on Twitter. But I'm getting way off topic. Back to the Dream thing. He is just... God, he's just a headache. He's a headache. It's just like... God, my goodness. At one point, he showed this thing that he sent to Tommy's mom, which was... This kind of made me a bit mad, because... Okay, let's view this from, like, my perspective, okay? Let's say somebody who didn't like me on the internet, right, sent something to my mother about something I did on the internet. That would be way overstepping. And I feel like my mom would see that as overstepping, because you don't do that. You don't go to someone's mother, especially when they are an adult. TommyInnit was 19. You don't have to do that. You can't get him grounded. He's an adult. Now, the whole thing was about her responding to people talking about TommyInnit's video, which was talking negatively about Dream. And she responded to people saying, basically defending her son and doing whatever, which is reasonable. But I don't think she should have done that, because she basically just put a big target on her back for Dream to attack. Now, as a person, obviously, I could see why she did that. She defends her only child. Tommy is her only son. She probably loves him so dearly, So it makes sense that she would defend him, but I don't think it was the right choice to do. However, Dream did not have to send that long paragraph. Bro could have broken it up into 4 messages, maybe 2 different messages. He could, but no, he had to write this essay and send it to this woman. She doesn't want to read this essay. She doesn't give a hoot. The only thing she cares about is that her son isn't getting bullied online. And I feel like that's the part that Dream is missing. The wrong part is not that he messaged her, it's that he messaged her this big long thing. He could have at least broken it down, or at least message her first, like, hey, there's something I want to talk to you first, can I please have a quick moment to chat? And then she'd be like, oh yeah, what is it? And then he could express some of his feelings. He didn't have to go and just and dump this entire big thing on her, because that was much. And this is almost much. This is now my longest vlog, and it's just me yapping about Dream SMP crap. That is, man, oh man, this really feels like 2020. I got COVID, the Dream SMP drama's back. Man, we really taking it back with this one. We are really going back to the OG Michael roots of 2020 with this. But yeah, it's a freaking headache, and it's all I can think about now, and I bet you when I wake up tomorrow, TommyInnit is gonna respond, and I bet you he's just gonna dunk on Dream, and it's gonna feel so good, probably. So yeah, I'm going to bed now, and I'm probably gonna wake up, and that's gonna happen tomorrow. So yeah, oh yeah, goodbye. This has been Michael the Microwave. I don't care if you disagree with me. TommyInnit is awesome. I've watched him for so many years. Yeah. Dream is kind of annoying. No hate. Just saying. So yeah, if you clearly can't tell where I stand, suck it, green boy!